You've completed life lesson 1, 2, and 3. Here is life lesson 4. When you have experienced a lot of trauma, it can be very difficult to deal with the pain, and it can be very difficult to feel emotions, especially the so-called bad or negative emotions. And this can cause a habit or a pattern of numbing yourself so that you don't have to feel any of it. And this becomes a coping mechanism. The problem with cutting off the so-called bad or negative emotions is that you also deny yourself from feeling the good or positive emotions. So you can't feel rage or despair or fear, but you also can't feel happiness, joy, and excitement. And when you become immune to emotions, you flatline through life and you coast like a ghost. Then life seems pointless and meaningless, and you become withdrawn, detached, dissociated, and depressed, and suicidal. Everything seems pointless because we don't allow ourselves to feel. When we numb or push down or shove down or suppress or repress emotions, they don't go away. They just accumulate and get stored in our organs, weakening our organs and making them vulnerable to illness and disease. For example, anger can weaken the liver, fear can weaken the kidneys, grief can weaken the heart and the lungs, worry can weaken the spleen and the stomach, stress weakens the thyroid and the adrenals. Stress can weaken the entire body. All of these emotions can weaken the entire body. So life lesson 4 is to learn how to feel emotions. Allow yourself to feel emotions. Let them wash through you. Don't hold on to them or shove them down so that they intensify. Don't be afraid of emotions. If we were truly present, living in the moment, from moment to moment we would feel a range of different emotions. It would be fluid, there'd be a flow. Depending on the conversations that we were having, the people around us, the clothes on our skin, the smells in the air, the information coming in, what we were watching, what we were listening to. And when you truly allow yourself to feel fully an emotion, it just passes like a cloud. But it's something that we have to practice. When we push emotions away, when we avoid them, when we push them down, it strengthens that emotion, it intensifies and weakens the body. And you also got to be careful that you're not taking on other people's emotions as well. So get into the habit of checking in with yourself. Is this fear mine or is it her fear? Is this my anger or is it his anger? Is this my anxiety or is it someone else's anxiety? Is this emotion generated by me, my thoughts, my experiences, or is it someone else's? And if it is someone else's, let it go. And you'll feel a very subtle drain. So practice that, get used to doing that. Especially if you're working with people all the time and you can take on other people's emotions working with them remotely as well. You don't have to be in contact, physical contact with people to be taking on their emotions and their traumas and their limitations, their negative beliefs, their fears. Another perspective to add that helped me was to be curious about the emotion and use it to investigate or become more intimate with myself. to discover myself on a deeper level. Oh, this anger is actually teaching me that my values and boundaries have been crossed. Feeling anger doesn't make me a bad person. Anger can fire me up. It can motivate and activate and instigate an action. Of course, we don't want to lead our lives from anger, from a place of anger. And that can be very addictive and it can be very destructive. But it is equally not beneficial to constantly shame ourselves for feeling so-called bad or negative emotions. Just get curious. Why am I feeling anger? What event or memory is this triggering? Is this event reminding me of something in my past? Who is this person reminding me of? What memory is this person triggering for me? How can I resolve this for myself? How can I use it? How can I channel it? How can I alchemize it? Let the emotions spark a conversation with yourself. Start embracing emotions, feelings. Notice how different people make you feel, how different sounds or noises, music makes you feel. Notice how different things make you feel. Objects, clothing, food, the shows that you watch. Notice how different activities make you feel. No one feels 100% sad all day. And no one feels 100% happy all day. I personally don't believe we came here to feel one emotion. We came to feel them all. So embrace all emotions. And then you'll start feeling very much alive and vibrant instead of dead inside. And just because we feel something, it doesn't make us right. It's not about right or wrong. You know, it's just about allowing ourselves to have this human experience. And part of the human experience is feeling emotions. So, honor the emotions.